is going to be one of them to answer back with that and maybe get this W here over frawg.
That's true. You can't cook without fire, so let's see who's going to bring it. Comes through with the sliding heel kick, side B to kick it off, and I love that. You know Fox is going to get up close and personal, try to get those grubby little hands on you. You got that up B out of shield option as good as Bayonetta. You send your best bet to use it. Okay, great pressure. She said we out.
And one of the things that Bayonetta could do so well is when Fox was forced off stage, yeah, you're going to see a lot of that. I don't need to approach you. Why am I going to approach you?
Yeah, come get me.
Come to me.
I got bullet arts. I got all types of stuff. Come see me. Down tilt. Oh, doesn't even go for the down tilt for the pop-up. Goes for the falling forward air through the platform. Very innovative with the combos. That is one of the cool things about Bayonetta. That you can mix it up different every time.
Yeah, although she may not be able to kill the same way as before, the damage getting racked on is so consistent. Late hit fair to try and go for the follow-up detail and just trying to beat out the short hop game. Oh, you are okay. You are nasty with it. That wasn't even just some disrespect. That actually was a pretty good bait, and that's going to lead to a stock right there, catching him on the dare, looking for the dare up smash.
frawg right now is leaping. He said, if you're feeling froggy, then you better leap, and frawg is doing just that right here in a big way. There's the down air. Okay, couldn't quite get the follow up there afterwards. The great thing about Fox is that down air usually converts into something great, but you got to read which way they're going to land out of that, and having a bit of an issue, but you know what? Patience pays off. You know what I'm saying? Look, listen. You let somebody talk long enough, they're going to tell on themselves, and that's what frawg did just right there.
Hey, frawg's been definitely been talking with the gameplay so far. Quite a few tactical crouches have come out throughout this match, trying to get in the head of Shangrai, but Shangrai has something different. The crowd. I already heard quite a few people pop off for that last stock going away, and now Shangrai, almost had the option, but using the shine to get away from the follow-up off the up tilt. Very interesting idea there.
Yeah, a bit of an airtight option, too. I mean, just talk about the split-second decision-making that you had to have just to go for that. Very interesting enough, but nice. Using the standing jab just to back frawg off right here. This is actually okay, despite frawg playing a pretty good distance away from Shangrai. Not really using bullet arts, not really using bullet climax, just kind of letting him off the hook because he knows that Fox is going to struggle in the long game. Okay, that's good. We got Magna hands, and I'm Fox. I'm chilling.
That's normally a pretty good spot for Bayo to just go ahead and delete that stock. Something we were alluding to earlier is the ability for Bayo to go deep off stage, challenge Illusion, challenge Firefox pretty freely. But Shangrai adjusting. Shangrai doesn't go for anything straight up off of tech reads. He always waits for what you're going to do after. Yeah, frawg's going to catch on to that at some point. He's going to need to go for a straight up tech chase read at some point.
Yeah, because look, you got to just at least put him. Oh, frawg, what you doing? What you doing, frawg? But you know what? I understand it. I feel like, you know, that the witch time and the bat within is definitely what he might be a little bit afraid of. You know, he's been witch time quite a bit, and it makes sense. You know, Fox is here to press buttons. Okay, he's here to do just that.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I looked over at frawg after that, and even after they got hit, they are vibing. Like they are just having a grand old time, and that is bad because when you're fighting against someone like that, it's almost impossible to condition them. You cannot condition someone who has no fear.
They're just having a good time, and we're not going to stop them at all. But he said, hold on now. Hold on. I'm about to find this opening. Great up smash right there from Shangrai. frawg, of course, has the game plan in hand, and that is to be as fabulous as possible in this matchup. Shangrai, of course, getting close, though. Okay.
Not looking so fabulous on that one right there. Gonna get actually not even taking that much, to be honest. That could have been a lot worse. Shangrai only getting 41%, but has a small lead. Looking for defensive options. Again, he fades in, looks for an instant reaction after, and now it's starting to climb here, Rod.
There it is. And Bayonetta, not the heaviest gal in the world. And in fact, depending on who the matchup is, it's pretty easy to combo. Oh, love that. Base out the air dodge. Gets the down tilt, rinse and repeat, has you in the corner. Bayonetta's back to you at the ledge. You know what she's looking for. One of two things. Either witch twist to keep you off stage, depending on which way she's facing, or up tilt in the back air.
Yup, and went for a follow-up on the up air just to get that extra damage on the hopefully sniper jump. And that is exactly how I expected this to end, funny enough, because the last two times frawg went for a forward smash, it was off of a walk. It was off of that taunt. It was off of the messing with your head plays.
That's right.
But what happens when I decide to just do it?
Just do it. Just go in. Like, you know, I might not be what I used to be back in Smash 4, but I'm going to make sure that I condition you this type of way up until the final quarter. It's like it's the Kobe and Shaq treatment. It's like you let Shaq be Shaq for the first 3 quarters, and in that 4th quarter, it's Kobe time. And that's exactly what we've seen right there from frawg.
Oh, wait. What is this?
Wait a minute.
What is
the snake? Okay. We might be feeling a little froggy. Maybe I mean, you know, he did pick Snake before he picked Bayo. He did pick Snake. I don't know if he was trolling or if this is what he wanted to actually do.
The switch-up is interesting considering, I mean, that matchup did get pretty close at the end. And Shangrai, while we were waiting for the match to start, was looking down with eyes, like, wide. Like, well, what do I do to scare him? Like, I don't know what I can do to scare him. But it was working for a bit. However, frawg, with this playstyle of how the Bayo was working, I see how the Snake can work too, because they're just passively waiting, putting out a lot of stuff, and then you get hit.
Well, and then also, I don't know if he wants to play the as long game. And I know I say that with the idea that, like, bro, this is Snake. He has projectiles and traps. He wants to play long. What I mean is, when it comes to, like, getting those last hits, Fox can just go for a trade on up smash. You know, he can go for crazy stuff like that. You know, he needs maybe one hit before, like, the initial kill hit where Bayonetta is, like, constantly fishing and fishing and fishing. But the trade-off is that where Bayonetta can be everywhere at once, literally like the movie, she can be literally everywhere all the damn time. Snake kind of struggles when it comes to landing. So,
yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing being abused right now by Shangrai, just like going for any disadvantage spot. I'm not surprised at all that you tried to go for that forward air. You are disrespectful, and I respect it. Keep going.
That's right. Bring it. Okay, more shine play coming through right now. Shangrai, of course, going to back off just a little bit. You're going to need a lot of finesse here versus Snake, especially up close. You know, you might outframe that of him, but Snake's normals are something to not be taken lightly.
Okay, trade off here off to C4. Yeah, that mattered a lot off that switch.
Oh, wait a minute. I think it's back on. It's back on Shangrai. Ooh! Okay, a little off the mark. Ow!
I was going to say, you can't chase for that up air right now because it's stuck on you. Oh, wait a minute. This is a pretty similar situation to what has happened before. Did you just short hop Nikita?
Nikita in the nukes? Is that a thing, Ajax?
You know what? Normally I'd say that might be a misinput, but I feel like frawg intended for that entirely.
You know what? We'll take it. Nikita in the nukes. Ajax and I just learned something new. We'll take it.
That frawg is built uniquely.
Man, I'm telling you, this
Where
frog,
are you going?
This frog leaps differently.
Oh, you're disgusting! Oh, you're so disgusting! Oh my god! I wish that worked so bad. You know what, frawg? You got it.
No matter what happens today, you win today. Today's Frog's day. Oh, but that stock ain't Frog stock. Shangrai said that one's going to belong to me. Caught him slacking, catch him with the back air, then sends that boy packing. Clean stuff right here.
Yeah, worst UPS delivery you could ever receive is the beat-up package coming in from Fox right now. And we see Shangrai shield pressure picking up, and there's no grenades. No grenades are coming out at all to stop all of these combos.
No.
Frawg is just kind of like letting it rock, I think because of how Shangrai did before, where he always waited for a defensive option. And he's kind of getting cooked for it.
Yeah, he's getting cooked a little bit. He wants to play the button game versus Shangrai, and that's going to work up until a certain point. But it works a lot better, especially in fighting games, when you play the buttons game when you have the lead. When you start playing that from behind, especially in a matchup like this, where Fox can literally just pressure you for free, safely as possible, you're in some trouble. But you don't got enough percent anymore to play the grenade game versus Fox.
Yeah, one thing I'm pretty curious about here is
oh, goodbye.
That back air ain't a kill move, but it is this time. Okay, back air is going to go ahead and get the game. Frog's just kind of doing their own thing. I don't even really know what else to say. But Shangrai made some good adjustments. Was able to play around Frog's patient playstyle, but also frawg never once that last stop decided to put up a grenade, put up any type of trade hitbox that could stop Fox, because Fox is dying really early. Fox is dying off that anti-air up tilt, and it just never came. But we get to see more of a show. Frog's a showman, and we're going to see that Bayo go ahead come back out.
Hey, it doesn't get more showy than Bayonetta. I mean, let's talk about it. Great stuff right here. Of course, the Snake not quite getting it done, but the switch off the – oh, now look. I mean, we could turn this into a Texas shootout. I mean, I'm strapped too, he said. Okay, well, bullet arts, bullet climax. No, actually, this is very strange, too, to not – well, you know what? I had to catch myself. It's because he got the reflector. So it's like, I'm not even going to bullet climax in a neutral because you're just going to throw it back at me.
Yeah, no reason to. Also, if Shangrai reads that, that's a free run up to down airs in there.
Every time.
Like, the way that frawg usually plays is off of the anti-airs with the up B, but Shangrai's starting to get some defensive chases, and these are leading up over the previous sets, kind of getting a good understanding of how frawg likes to play. No witch twists are coming out at all. He's always getting beat out.
Oh, there it is. And it takes a page out of Ajax's notebook. He says sometimes you just got to run up and do it, and damn it, Shangrai said, I'm not holding any punches, or in that case, kicks. Great stuff right here to Shangrai. Love this start, but let's see how well they finish. Because frawg, even in that first match where they won, there was times where he was up and he was down, but he never felt like he lost composure. Ah!
Yeah,
okay,
I think this is finally Shangrai saying, all right, enough. Like, I don't really care about any announcements anymore. You can do what you want, but I'm going to go ahead and get this dub. And the up tilt back here, not enough, but damn.
He's so crazy.
Let us the heels. We talked about the size 16 before. That's like size 112. I don't even know what else to say.
That's a lot of foot right there, man. No OnlyFans.
That just made a whole lot of people, well, a certain category of people in chat pretty happy.
Oh,
don't do that.
Y'all
nasty. But don't do that.
Ajax so deep. Yo, but I love that setup, though. I love that bullet climax. Again, we talked about the importance of it in the match. Even if you can't do it grounded, that's going to force you to not recover as quickly as possible. You recover late, that gives me time to set up down smash at the ledge, or even better, stuff like this. The heel work still coming through with the back air.
This is the crowd favorite match free. Every hit that's happened included a pop-off. And before it was only Shangrai who had the crowd. But now the crowd's been popping off for frawg too. And this is a big start, not a big starter because you're able to fall out. The up smash not going to be enough yet, Rod.
Almost, though. Kissing that blast zone, but can't quite put the commitment on it. Clean stuff, nothing off the up smash forward throw. There it is.
Go for stage position, force Fox to have to try and get back on. Misses out on the down tilt to get some damage. That's going to not... That usually leads to a pretty free stock. However, Shangrai is now missing out on him just by a couple frames.
Oh, and then another up tilt. You got to watch how you land. No back hitbox on that, too. So, you know, that's just pure finesse that frawg is displaying right there with up tilt, rather. This is a little unfortunate of a spot to be in. Of course, not quite able to get the witch twist out of shield. Read it properly. Okay, she's strutting her stuff. She's looking for something sneaky. Hold this up air, my friend.
Shangrai is getting really good at punishing the apexes of these witch twists after they happen. But speaking of witch twists, going to come through, going to get that damage on. Don't go too crazy. Guaranteed stage position here.
And I think he understands now. Oh, up tilt into back air is going to get it done. But you know what, though? Look. Shout out to frawg, obviously, on that match, but Shangrai no longer holding any punches when it comes to, like, the down air conversion into up smashes. Showed him a lot of respect in game one because, again, that imminent fear of witch time. I get it. But I think that window's so tight, the worst you really would have to deal with is maybe a bat within. Or if not, you know what I'm saying, you just miss altogether. But you're still in a good advantageous spot, even if it doesn't connect.
Yep, and we get to see some more action because, reminder, this is best of 5 territory now. Shangrai has made a lot of great adjustments. Frawg decided to go with the snake. It was not terrible, but it wasn't enough. And staying committed here, going with Bayo, and this is the way.
Like Jada said, it's good, but it's not enough. With that in mind, we got ourselves another match right here. Frawg right now sitting very comfortable with this 2-game-to-1 lead on Shangrai. But you know what, though? Still slowing this one down. You know, despite the interactions being as explosive as they've been when they get up close and personal on each other, the majority of the match has been played from the other side of the stage.
I'm not gonna lie, I was waiting for a but you never dropped it. And there it is, there it is.
I'm running low on voice this weekend. A lot of yelling yesterday in the crew battle, but you know, my Jada Kiss is still there.
Oh!
No, now, okay, Frawg, you're doing a lot.
I don't know if that was, that was probably meant to cover a high illusion. Because, like, why would you go that way? But Shangrai hasn't really done that option at a disadvantage yet, so that was a pretty deep read, and if that worked, you look like a genius.
I think he thought maybe Shangrai was looking for, okay, they might fall through the platform and try to meet me with down air or something.
You did not just do that.
Wow, he just walked right up and did it, rocking the John costume, saying, no Johns. Oh, wow. Shangrai said, yes, no Johns indeed. Get the heck off of the stage. Love that back air. And that's the beauty of Fox in this matchup, is that in some of those final moments, the trade from Fox's behalf versus the trade on Bayo's behalf kind of work a little bit more in Shangrai's favor. I really enjoy the way that Shangrai revenge KOs, and he gets right back into it, because playing against someone like the way frawg is playing can get to your mentality pretty quick. You get frustrated, they're toying with you, you get messed up. Instead, you answer back with the 1s and 2s. Press those buttons, answer back with your gameplay, and that's exactly what Shangrai's doing right now as he's almost about to get the stock. Read the instant ABK. No, instead just a straight up jump. And on the topic of buttons being pressed, Shangrai pressing the right one and then pressing the D-pad too. Let him know how you move. He say, you're going to go ahead and hold this taunt up tilt. Okay, that's just Bayo stuff right there. Clean corner conversion. Going to wait it out. I love that, but ends up falling on the opposite side of him. On the witch twist, but damn it, don't get it twisted. Hold this forward smash.
There's an edge guard with extra steps. It was always, it was a sealed deal. But we got one more potential stock on winner's side here for Shangrai. If he can't answer back, frawg has been winning on the mental game, Rod, and definitely playing like so here in this game 4.
That's right. Final stock here between both these two competitors, and potential final game here for Shangrai. If he cannot figure out a way to close this out, so have to figure out a way to get close and fast. Gets the falling forwarder, falling up air too clean. Nothing off the parry. Unfortunately, was faced the wrong way. For sure thought we were going to see an up tilt. Oh, that's yours. Hot potato.
That was so close, just missing out. But Shangrai had the call on the spot dodge, just missing out on the end of it though with the back air. Shangrai just trying to get in. Dash attack is a good starter. However, it doesn't react to the air dodge.
That's right, and just electing to back off and just cool his jets, not wanting to make a fatal step, and of course getting witch time. Slides through the DMs, doesn't get anything. I've been there. Okay, another
Yo, you want to talk about it?
We'll talk about tonight over dinner. We'll talk about tonight over dinner. All right, but all right.
Right now, frawg trying to eat, just trying to go ahead and catch that up air, seal the deal here with the potential back air. But this pressure right now from Shangrai looking solid. But that is it. frawg is going to get the up up tilt bear at the ledge, walking him over, and he's going to shut it down. Big crowd in favor, of course, of Shangrai in the back, but a lot of people came up to show that support to answer back for frawg, and frawg just walking away